These are the Torot electric motocross bikes. They come in two models, classified as Motocross One and Motocross 2. The chassis and configuration of these two bikes are really similar. The biggest differences come from their power outputs and wheel size. The Motocross One has a 48-volt controller that can deliver 350 to 1050 watts of power depending on the ride mode. The intended age range is 3 to 7 years old with a 66-pound weight limit. The top speed is 19 miles per hour, and you can expect a 45-plus minute runtime with their quick-change battery. The MX-1 weighs 62 pounds and has a seat height of 22.6 inches, which is roughly 4 inches taller than a Yamaha PW50. The Motocross 2 also has a 48-volt controller, and that can deliver 600 to 1,500 watts of power depending on the ride mode. The intended age range is 6 to 9 years old with an 88-pound max weight limit. The top speed is 25 miles per hour, and you can also expect a 45-plus minute runtime with their quick-change battery. The weight of the MX-2 is 70.5 pounds, and it has a seat height of 25.2 inches. Riders can change the ride mode manually from 50% to 100% by flipping a map switch on the bike or by using the Torot Bluetooth app that allows riders or parents to customize the power delivery of the bike. You're able to tune maximum power, speed, throttle response, and regeneration into custom configurations. Prices can fluctuate, but the current MSRP of these bikes come in at $2,949 for the Motocross One and $2,999 for the Motocross 2, and both bikes can be found for sale on the Electric Cycle Rider Marketplace. But more on that later. Because I'm roughly 30 years older and twice the recommended weight for these bikes, I enlisted the help of Wyatt Edmond to test ride the bike. Wyatt is 10 years old, 4 foot 5 inches tall, weighs 60 pounds, and races the 65 Open and 65 10-11 class. His current race bike is a KTM 65 SX. I had Wyatt spin some laps on the Motocross 2, which is the larger version that's designed for riders with a max weight of 88 pounds. All right, man. So you rode it a little bit. What do you think of it?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It's not as fast as your KTM, is it?
Yeah.
Like, what does your 65 feel like compared to this thing? Yeah. So your 65 is a lot faster, huh?
Yeah.
So you'd say, like, what is this? Probably a beginner bike then?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little too slow for you.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, like, compared to your KTM.
My KTM's a lot longer, and this is a lot shorter.
So does it feel like this is, like, easier to turn?
Yeah.
Now, does it feel really light when you ride it?
Yeah.
It feels light. Like lighter than your KTM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you compare the bike to?
Like a Stasic.
Like a big Stasic?
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy to ride then,
Yeah.
huh? How's the suspension on it?
Good. You can seat hop stuff, and it's just soft enough for the bumps.
Okay. And so are the brakes pretty good?
Yeah.
Is it weird having both the brakes up on the bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, it take a little while to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about the bike?
That you don't have to go so fast, but you can still do stuff. Like, have fun.
So you can still have fun on it. So it's kind of like more like a fun play bike than it is your race bike.
Yeah.
So where, if you had this bike, where would you want to ride it?
backyard, and basically anywhere.
So just like a fun around the house kind of bike. Well, that's perfect because then you can just charge it up, and when you go to the track, you can bring your KTM, right?
Yeah.
All right. After talking some more, I interpreted Wyatt's conclusion to be this. This is a bike for kids that are just starting out in the beginner and novice category. Because Wyatt is a skilled rider, this wouldn't be a bike that's going to come close to the performance of his race bikes. However, the Motocross 2 is something he said he would enjoy as a fun backyard or play bike. Wyatt's dad was excited about the idea of letting his daughters try the bike, mainly because the loud, aggressive nature of their two-stroke race bikes can often be intimidating for the girls and discourage them from wanting to ride. So, if you have a rider that's graduating from a bike like a Stasic, or looking for an electric alternative to a Yamaha PW50 or a Honda CRF50, these seem to be a really cool option. Some other things to point out about the bikes is that they both feature swappable and identical batteries that sit underneath the seat and can be changed out in a matter of seconds. You can expect a charge time of 4 hours via the 54-volt charger provided with the bike, and you can also utilize an optional Torot inverter for charging the bikes via your car or truck. Bottom line is these Torot bikes are a solid choice if you're looking to get your youngins into the sport or buy a bike for the more skilled kiddos to rip around the yard without making the neighbors angry. If you're looking to purchase these bikes, be sure to check them out on the ECR Marketplace at electriccyclerider.com/marketplace or click the link in the description. Let us know what you guys think of the bikes, and thanks for watching.